It's officially 2021, and my New Year resolution every year is the same thing. Like most people, start going to the gym, do something about your weight. After a few months, it kind of fades away. People stop going to the gym, and I usually stop drinking my juice or stop my diet. And being a trucker, it's an unhealthy lifestyle. I finally decided to do something drastic about it. And the only way I knew how to was to remove myself from a bad situation. I'm in my house where I have easy access to food all the time. I can buy it. I can have it delivered. I have it probably in my refrigerator. It might be hidden around the house. Or I could have somebody drop something off to me. So I'm doing the only thing I know how to do to convince myself to actually do it and force myself to actually do the juicing. It's probably going to suck. And that's not having a bad attitude. That's just knowing that it's going to suck. But what I'm doing is this time tomorrow, I'll be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina with Mark for 2 weeks. I'm going to hand him my wallet. It'll have all my cash, my credit card, my debit card. He'll have the keys to my vehicle, and there's a safe in the room. Any access to my funds, I have to go through him. I'm going to be forced to do the juice, and only the juice, for 2 weeks. I know the first 3 days is living hell. I've heard the stories of people that cannot get past the first 3 days. I know firsthand I can't get past 2 days. So my goal is to make it to 2 weeks straight of nothing but juice. I chose this hotel because it's right on the beach. I can go for walks. I can swim. They got a pool, which is great. I'll be weightless, so I can actually move around. It's great for my joints. And they have a gym in there that's actually quite large. I decided that there has to be some sort of rule to this instead of just juicing. There has to be something as a motivation besides losing the weight. So the rules to it are, I'll have all the access to all the fresh juice that I want. Mark's going to juice everything. He's got a ton of recipes. I got money in my bank account so we can buy all the stuff. I have a Best Western card with a lot of points, so we're able to do this for 2 weeks. And I have to do some sort of exercise every single day. Whether it's going into the pool and doing exercises in the pool, whether it's walking on the beach or using the gym in the hotel, I'm going to force myself to do some sort of exercise every single day. And I'm hoping by the end of it, I either stick with the juice or I start transitioning into a better, healthier lifestyle. My niece does a lot of vegetarian food that she eats, and I'm thinking as of right now, my first goal is to get to the 2 weeks. We have to come back home for appointments, but then I'm hoping to go back down there for an additional 2 weeks, maybe longer, continue with the juicing, and then start eating some more vegetarian food. I want to make it so when I go back into the tractor trailer, I'm already on a schedule. The worst food in the world is at truck stops. And it's easy to say, just don't eat it. Well, you can't take the tractor trailer into just any store. It's impossible. You're stuck with truck stops. And if you don't know what truck stop food tastes like, stop by one. It's slop. So my goal these first 2 weeks is to stick to the juicing. After that, we'll see what happens. It's going to be tough. It's going to be the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life, forcing myself to do the juice. And I've already told Mark that he's not to give me my cards back and he's not to give me my cash back. I have to do this because my body's a ticking time bomb. And I don't have a choice anymore. And this is the only thing it's very drastic. It's probably a drastic thing that a lot of people can't do, to remove themselves from work and go on a trip and stay in a hotel. But I have the ability to do it now. And so I'm going to take the time I have. I'm going to take the opportunity. And this time tomorrow, I'll be in the hotel. I'll be doing journaling every day. See where I am as far as my energy. And probably in the next couple of days, I'm going to look like death. I've weighed myself, and I've taken measurements, and I'm not bringing the scale with me, and I'm not bringing the tape with me. Well, I might bring the tape with me. The scale, though, I'll find out in 2 weeks when we return.